Hi everyone, my name is James Davis and this is my video for Module 1 of Coms101. I live in Virginia currently, of course, but I also grew up here, so I am a native. I'm not just here for college. Virginia is great, but my family actually recently moved to Georgia back at the beginning of the summer. I have 3 siblings and they live there with my mom and dad, of course. I have a twin and we're both 21. I have a younger sister who's 19 and a younger brother who's 12. Fun fact, my twin is actually my sister, so we don't look anything alike. I get asked a lot for some reason if we're identical, and I don't really know why. People don't seem to understand that she's my sister, we can't be identical, but we also don't look anything alike, so that just makes it even funnier, especially when people see us. So my twin sister and my younger sister actually look a lot more like twins than we do. But so my hobbies are, I enjoy anything outdoors. I love to hike, I love to bike, I love running. I really enjoy running, even around Liberty's campus, especially when it gets warmer. I'll be doing more of that hopefully. And I also like being in the water, so I love to swim. I love canoeing, kayaking, being out there on the water while my dad and brother are fishing. They really enjoy that. The degree that I'm pursuing is my Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. So I'm at the end of my 3rd year of that. We'll be finishing it next year, and when I graduate I would love to attend medical school. So Lord willing, this time next year I'll be getting ready to go to medical school and become a doctor, so that's really exciting. I work as a phlebotomist in a hospital, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys what that is because a lot of people don't seem to know what a phlebotomist is or what they do. So my job is to draw blood from patients, and we send it down to the lab where they run different tests on it to determine if people are getting better, or sometimes they use it as diagnostic. So I enjoy that side of it because that teaches me what doctors do and the things that they look at. But I also enjoy the skills that I've acquired too, because some patients are really difficult to stick, and your last patient might have very different anatomy and just a very different body type than the next patient that you walk in on. But you have to be able to collect blood successfully from both of them, and hopefully while minimizing pain no matter who you're sticking. So I've definitely learned a lot through that. And I'm really excited to do Coms101 online. I've never taken a public speaking course before. I wouldn't consider myself very good at it, so I'd love to get a lot better at it and just have the experience that this course is going to give me. So a story about a life-changing event that I've experienced. Well, so something happened involving my dad's job shortly after I graduated high school. And so my dad works in a very stressful environment where he spends a lot of time communicating with his coworkers over a radio. And a lot of the people that he works with are very rude, inconsiderate, they make caustic remarks frequently. And my dad spends a lot of time just biting his lip and not saying what he wants to say. But one particular night, things got really heated and he lost his cool and made a sarcastic remark. Well, this other person got offended by it and reported it to the supervisor, who looked back over the archives of the conversation and basically determined that what my dad had said was wrong, and so he put him on the street for 10 days. And that was a difficult time for us because at the time we were living paycheck to paycheck, and those 10 days that my dad was on the street, we basically had no money for those 2 weeks, so my dad lost a paycheck. And through that whole situation, we spent just a lot of time praying about it. I know it hit me really hard, and it was tempting to say, hey, what are we gonna do? But, when times get tough, you have to remember, hey, it's just as important to have faith in God as when, you're experiencing good times as well, because you have to trust Him in the good and the bad times. So we spent a lot of time praying, and luckily my dad did end up getting to go back to his job. Things were resolved. But one important lesson that I learned from that is it's important to watch what you say. Not just in general, because that's important too, but you have to remember the audience that you're in front of. You can make certain remarks in front of your friends and other people who understand you and know that you might be joking or might be able to take it. But when you sit down at your work and you're communicating with people, especially who you don't get along with, it's really important to watch what you say, and because it could be taken the wrong way. And in the end, if you're on the fence about saying something, it's just better not to say it and to move on. In the end, you'll probably be thankful that you did. So, thanks you guys for listening so much.